What's going on, guys? So I have a serious yet interesting video for you guys today, or a platform that I want to share with you guys today. It is Arbitra. Okay, so Arbitra Coin is a new ICO lending platform, but it's not different. It's just interesting. It's very interesting, and I don't want you guys to just cut it off. I want you guys to check it out, really think about it, and watch the review and then make your decision. But like I always say in every video, I'm only making a video if I'm apart. Okay, so you already know that I like this platform, but it took me a while to really think about it and process the information that is there. Would it be worth my time? Would it be worth my investment? Would it be worth sharing? Things like that. Okay, so I think it is. So I made my decision. It's definitely a clean website. They have a great goal, vision for the platform. So, the goal now is for, them to really follow that plan, that roadmap, and make this all possible for us investors. Okay, so let's check it out. Let's check it out together. Of course, white paper's there, and again, Arbitra is the name, Arbitra Coin. But check this out right off the top, or can't even highlight it. Oh, but 350 million total supply. You guys are gonna be like, what the heck? But just wait a minute. All right, so of course, this is normal if it's a regular ICO. This is nothing new. This is nothing, these are what, if it's not a lending platform, these are normal numbers for an ICO, Electroneum, and a bunch of different other, most of the coins out there right now, they have a high supply, which is normal. But this is also a lending platform. Okay, so think Bitcoin. Imagine if Bitcoin offered lending. You know what I mean? So that's what ArbitraCoin is. It's like a mixture of both worlds. I think it's first one to offer or do something like this. That's what makes it interesting for me. All right. So just because we haven't seen something doesn't make it bad or just ridiculous. It makes it interesting for me as an investor. And in crypto, we've seen crazier things. You know what I mean? We've seen crazier things, and I've had some regrets for certain things. So for this one, I like it. I strangely like it just because it's the first, and I want to be one of the first ones. I want to be ahead of the curve for this one. I hope, and I can see this doing very well over time. Okay, over time. That's very important that I say that. Maybe it won't jump to a crazy price that we're used to in the lending space, but I can certainly see over time. If it's doing well, if it's aggressive with if they're aggressive with their marketing, if the people, if you guys really like it, you guys jump on board, things like that. Okay, but regardless, 80 million for the ICO. 350 million supply, 80 million for the ICO. So everything is normal so far. Nothing is ridiculous until, of course, I share with you that it is a lending platform. Okay, that's when I know a lot of people are going to say, what in the world? But that's okay. It really is. It really is okay if they follow the plan that they have. Okay, so it is a coin, just similar to kind of what Bitcoin is. It's a payment. It's a payment coin. Let me just go through it. Arbitra, I have to figure, get how to say that, is an independent, self-regulated financial payment technology. Okay. Again, similar to like most of the coins out there. All right, the difference between Bitcoin and Arbitra is that Arbitra provides several investment opportunities with insider cryptocurrency information. Okay, so the reason they're saying that it will rise quicker instead of over years or whatever like Bitcoin did is because they use completely new developed methods like arbitrage software and trading signals, so users can increase the value of the invested capital exponentially by methods like lending. They misspelled that, but lending and proof of staking. Okay, so you can also stake with this. You cannot mine, I believe. Okay, so you cannot mine, but you can stake. And they have a graph down below that showed the difference between mining and staking. But yeah, so that's how they believe that the the coin will increase in value much faster than, over the years. Plus with marketing and things like that. Okay, so again, 80 million for this supply. ICO commission is 12. All of this begins in a few days. Okay, so what's that? 4 days, I think. Yeah, 4 days. It is the 16th. So January 20th is the ICO date. Again, symbol ATC block. 30 blocks, it's 8 decimal places, things like that. Price is here. Okay, so it is very, very, very low in cost. Okay, now people are going to say, well, oh, there'll be whales, people are going to dump. I don't know. I don't think so. It's one of those interesting things is, this would be a long-term investment for me, just to ride it out, invest, hold, wait, kind of electronium. But thing is, electronium, I didn't really care for that, but I did get some, and a lot of people love it. Back then I wasn't focused on that type of investments a lot. I did some, not just that. But like I said, this is a mixture of both worlds. And the reason why this could rise or do better than that, for example, is because of the investment aspect of it. Okay, so people are going to be lending. If you have 1 million coins, that you're a super whale, you know what I mean? And you buy a lot, even 500,000 or some crazy number, right? Most likely they're going to lend it. You know what I mean? They're going to do a lend and then get those daily interests. Why wouldn't you? Why would you want to sell? Especially if you're holding long term. You know what I mean? Invest, collect those daily interests, things like that. So it's just really interesting, and I just think it's worth it. We've seen some crazy stuff. This is crypto. You guys need to get the world of normal out of your heads, okay? Get what's normal out of your head. This crypto space is just crazy. People are making, just like some people from my group. They invested in Bitconnect. Now they've could potentially be millionaires in days. You know what I mean? They've already 6-figure return, in days. Where else can you do that? You know what I mean? What other space, what other investment opportunities out there for you to make 6 figures in a few days just by spending a couple $1,000s? You know what I mean? It's not, it's ridiculous. It's great, but it's just unheard of. All right, so in crypto, when you see unique or interesting things like this, definitely consider it. Like I've known about it, and that's why I'm making the video now. So yeah, so here's all the information. Yes, 80 million, but the price is good. So it's really low price and not having a ridiculous price, 10 cents. That's a really good rate. I'm sure everybody want to get in, regardless if you get in here, 45 cents, it's still a good value. Okay, so here's the ICO information, where each section are allocated, their advertising, development, maintenance, and software, things like that. Value prediction, I do not pay attention to personally, but it's there for people that just want an overall idea. Like I said, I personally don't look at this. I just invest, hold. I'll probably most likely stake or lend, or stake and lend. Won't be selling any of these yet, but I definitely support the platform with lending and things like that. Whatever will help build it up, build the value up, and as well as that'll be a great, provide a great return for me over time. Okay, so here's the information. Like I said, I don't focus on that, but if they meet the goal, certainly by the end of 2018, that's not bad, and it's not hard to reach. I mean, Bitconnect did that in a week, but supply is super low, so there's a demand. Things like that play into effect. Okay, so if they're saying, okay, well, it'll take us 11 months to reach 40 bucks, that's I can dig that. I can honestly believe that's reachable. 11 months to reach that, because a supply or a platform with what, 3 or 4 million can reach that in a week. Why can't a platform, yes, a lot larger supply, but they're offering ways for people to for ways that it will grow the platform, the value of the platform. So yeah, 11 months, 40 bucks, I'm okay with that. I really am. So investment opportunities are here. Again, you can lend, stake, the ACC network information here as far as affiliate, things like that. And of course, this should be trading, ACC trading, but they have lending there. Okay, So the lending interest, the information here about lending is here. You can participate in the lending program if you choose, and of course a trading bot, their arbitrage trading bot. You know, they give you a software. They have a software that they say that they developed. That's why they can guarantee that 2% daily guaranteed. It's certainly, I hate guarantees. Okay, that's my thing. I hate guarantees, but it's there. Now they explain why they're bold with that statement, but it's there, and you know, we'll see how that goes. And I hope that it's, you know, certainly sustainable with the high amount of you know, coins. You know, each things plays into each other. You know what I mean? If high value in coins could make it, you know, sustainable to offer 2%, I really, you know, it's a lot of different variables for this platform. Like I said, it's not the norm. Okay, it's certainly not the norm, but because it's so unique or different, that it certainly could work. It really could. Daily interest, of course, you'll get 2% a day from your investment. And of course, you'll get it's pretty much passive income. And what's this, 5? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels. Okay, so you can invest up to $1 million on the platform. Of course, that anything over $100,000 and $10 is a 60-day capital release. Of course, I mean, you can't pay on that, you know, much longer than 60 days. So if this was a high number, then that'd bother me even more, but I'm okay with 60 days. 2 months that would have to be released, especially at a 2%. So definitely, you know, 100 to 1,000, it's a 250. Your capital is locked up for 250 days, and of course 60% a month, and of course the more you invest, you'll get those additional bonuses. Okay, so that's great as well. So the 2% daily interest, how can we guarantee the highest daily interest in cryptocurrency industry? It's made possible by a revolutionary arbitrage trading software they created. All right, combined with an optimized trading strategy, which is going to disrupt the entire industry. Okay. Of course, the software is here. The information is on multiple exchange platforms, selling at different prices. They do 60 transactions a week. I'm assuming that they've already been testing this for a while to have this claim. So if it's working, you know, by all means, you know what I mean. Optimized trading as well. And here's the mining versus staking I was mentioning earlier. Of course, here you can stake, and the reason why they're telling you mining is just crazy, and it's true, because, like, okay, they have these little tabs. Of course, you know, with mining, it's big investments. You need hardware, you need people to manage, and all kinds of stuff, power cost, and of course the risk involved. With staking, of course, there's no waiting, no hardware, no admin, no people to manage stuff. Environmental friendly, because of course the, you know, no power, of course guaranteed 24/7 refund. Staking is just a greater, a faster, and just a better way of you know, earning additional coins. So here, ATC staking, it'd be around 16%. So over the first 6 months, you get 100% return. Okay, so if you're staking 1,000, at the end of that term, you'll have 1,000, you know, but regardless, 16%, 16.6% per month. Great for the first 6 months. Of course, with how staking works, over time it declines, and that's, you know, normal. So that's good. But at least the first 6 months, if you guys stake, you can definitely grow the amount of ATC that you have. All right. So one other thing that I wanted to mention. It is binary, and I know a lot of people like binary and some don't. So, all right, so you guys know I love binary. I'm able to really build out great teams in the past, and I hope to do the same for this. All right, so binary, and it's interesting because I've already went in the dashboard, and they give you 3 links. Okay, now autofill, which should be, you know, the system will randomly place people on left and right, and of course they'll give you a direct left or a direct right. All right, so if you have an upline that's filling up one side, you want to not use autofill. Do not. All right, so if for example you join me, which I hope you do, you click the link in the description, you join me, and you want to know which side you're on, hit me up and I'll try to see if I can search for your username and things like that. course, once it launches, we'll see how, you know, the system is. But knowing which side you're on, it should maybe tell you that, okay, you're on CryptoDogs left or CryptoDogs right. And if it don't, I can let you know as well, as long as I have access to see it, which I should. Most platforms allow that, so I can let you know that, hey, you're on my left side. All right, so now what you need to do is really promote your right only. Don't use autofill, and don't really promote your left, because you're on my left. So everybody that's joins, they're going to be building out your left. You just focus on your right. All right, so if you send it to, hey, hit up my friend, hey, join me, send them your right. You know, have them, you know, once they tell their friends and things like that, everybody will be filling up your right, while CryptoDog is helping you fill out your left. See what I'm saying? So if you need to understand it better, join the group. I'm available almost 23 hours a day, you know, to answer questions and stuff like that. All right, so it is binary as well. This is a really good video. It's about 8 minutes, I think, long, so I'm not going to play it, but this right here, check it out. It's a good video, great quality. And of course, here's the roadmap for the year or two ahead. All right, nice roadmap, I like it. Detailed information, talk about when the ICO starts. The lending platform starts February 1st. Yeah, February 1st. So, whoa, that's kind of quick. I know I saw it, but I just thought about it. You know, you see something, you read it, and then, yeah, so it's what, 10 days? I hope I'm reading that right. Okay, so one, you know, because I'm in, our date, how we write dates are different than this, but 2/1 is February 1st, start of lending. April, target price of $1. March, external exchange. March, the core market cap. April, wait, my bad. See, I'm not following the road right. Look at me. So anywho, March, core market cap, external, of course. Yeah, so I'm tripping. And then it goes this way. External exchange 2, external exchange 3, then it goes down. It's like a Z, and you know, it just gives you. And of course, all this stuff is estimates, okay, guys? So don't take it to heart. These are just estimates of when they aim to have those things completed. Of course, things happen. Things always happen in the crypto space. Something may happen to an exchange where there's delays, or, you know, there's technical difficulties. Stuff happens. So when stuff happens, I know majority of people automatically, oh my gosh, it's a scam. No, and that is one of the most annoying things that I can see or read or hear people say. It's not a scam because they're fixing an error or a glitch, or something happens, or they have to go down for maintenance. It's not a scam till they leave. All right, so chill. I mean, I would think that people are in this space long enough to understand all that. Okay, so yeah, like I said, this is the most interesting platform I've reviewed thus far. All right, but I like it. It has the traditional aspect of an ICO mixed with lending. Okay, so it's like investing in a regular ICO, but then be able to still take part in lending. So I guess it still makes it a lending platform, but it's just unique, it's different, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so I hope you guys take the risk with me. Of course, think about it first. Don't do it just because I say so. Definitely allow it to make sense to you. Check it out. Check out the white paper. Join. And like I always say, now this is very important. I hope you watched it to the end. Just click the link in the description and join with me. Even if you don't invest right away. Even if you don't invest. You know why? Because of the binary. Because a lot of people, there are some people, for example, BitZero. There's somebody that joined BitZero with me, and they ain't buying any, but they've made a good amount of money. You know why? Because people spilled over. You know, people spilled over, and they were able to get on their left and right. Okay, so the people that were joining with me joined on one side, and I think maybe a friend or two joined with them, and then that friend or two really worked it, so their other side got filled out and they made money. They're getting pair profits, and they spent not a single cent. Same thing with some other platforms in the past, BitX, same thing with HydroCoin, stuff like that. But my point is, even if you're on the edge, click sign up. The link in the description. join. It makes sense to join when it's binary because you can still get those pair profits if you're able to just fortunately get people on both sides and things like that. So it doesn't take a lot, and you can still promote, but like I said, it's 10 cents. It's a great value, it's a great price for you guys to definitely try to get some. It just makes sense to me, and I think that you know, you guys giving it a shot would make great sense as well. You know what I mean? So check it out. Make sure it feels good to you. If it scares you, like I said, still join. Just don't invest. But regardless of me throwing that out there, I still recommend that you guys take a look at it and do invest. Okay, so yeah, I like it. And Arbitra Coin, that's what it is. All right, so thanks for watching. I'll give you guys more updates as time comes along, but it starts on the 20th, so I see you guys in the next video. Okay, really quick, I forgot I didn't show you guys the dashboard. So here's a dashboard, simple, clean. Of course, none of the functions there yet. Another language, I wonder how we can change that. But of course, that's your network, downline, things like that, your binary tree. Things of that nature. Okay, here you'll see your total investments and things like that. Now here's the links that I mentioned, your autofill link, right and left. So you can choose how you want to do it, but you know, it's interesting and I like it. So there it is. Like I said, I'll do more updates on this. I promise, and we'll see how this goes. All right, but my suggestion, my feedback, yes, I think you all should join, and yes, I think you all should check it out. All right, so thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.